I made the largest hibiscus hairspray that you have ever seen on the internet, and this is how it looks like. So I'll be showing you how my hair became very flourishing in nature and how it has thrived to this point, or because I incorporated hibiscus hairspray in my routine. I'll be showing you the overall process, the ingredients I use, and everything that you can use to achieve yours. As you can see, my hair is flourishing and it is long as it should be. So first things first, ensure that you get your hibiscus leaf. It is very vital in this whole process because that's like our primary ingredient, and there are other Ayurvedic herbs that will be adding to this mixture. So first off, your hibiscus leaf. I actually used like 2 cups for this one. Then I added cloves. You can add, like, for this kind of quantity, you can add up to like 5 spoons of cloves. Don't add too much because cloves have drying effect and you don't want to have any adverse effect on your hair. And one thing is, while you're using this mixture, ensure you try as much as possible to moisturize your hair with a leave-in conditioner. Use it as often as you go so that your hair will not break. The primary aim of using this mixture is to ensure that your hair grows and thrives as much as possible. So I actually put this on the fire and I left it for like 10 minutes to boil. Yes, it has to boil so that it will extract the nutrients well in the water and it becomes very conk. You can also decide to add your fenugreek seed. You can add other Ayurvedic herbs of your choice. You can even add cinnamon. You're good to go. Once you're done, you leave it to cool, then you strain. One thing about this mixture is that you can use it for 4 to 5 times in a week. But like I said, always ensure that you moisturize. So you can strain the mixture using this particular sieve or this cloth sieve. Either of them is fine. But for now, I'll be using this one. So I'm working with a small, quantity so that it will be easier for me to explain to you guys and it will not be so messy, right? So you just get a bowl and your sieve as I've shown you, then you strain the mixture. Ensure that there's no form of particle at all that will pass through whatever you're using to sieve, so that you will not have any form of adulteration in your mixture. So while that is going on, you just chill, do it. It's very easy. Once you strain, most of the process is actually done. Ensure you get all the water content from your mixture, and this is the residue so far, right? As you can see, we have the hibiscus and the cloves and the likes in it. So just for clarity's sake, I'm transferring into a transparent bowl so that you can see what we're working with. And one thing is that hibiscus promises to give your scalp enough nutrients for hair growth. It has been proven to promote healthy hair growth. If you are struggling with your edges, if your hair is not thriving, you can incorporate this in your routine. And one thing is, it is easy to buy your hibiscus leaf. It is popularly known as zobo in Nigeria, so you can just walk into any store selling herbs and you will get it. So I'm transferring this into my spray bottle for easy application. Ensure you have a spray bottle, because what's the need of having the largest hibiscus content when you cannot apply it easily on your scalp? It's a waste of time. So once you transfer into your spray bottle, the remaining quantity you can freeze it up in your freezer. You can easily keep it in your freezer, but this particular spray bottle, you put it in the fridge for preservation, because the herbs can actually attract microbes if you leave it at room temperature. So once you have done this mixture, ensure that you preserve this very well. So the best bet is to store it in the fridge. If you don't have a fridge, you store it in your freezer, and when you want to use it, you bring it out, you defrost it and use the quantity you want to use, put it in your spray bottle, apply it, keep the rest again in the freezer. But once it's in the spray bottle, always keep it in the fridge. You don't want your spray bottle to get frozen. You can put it in other containers other than your spray bottle in the freezer, but once it's in the fridge, your spray bottle is okay and good to go. So this is what we're working with. Apply 4 to 5 times weekly. Don't forget to moisturize, like I've earlier stated, with your leave-in conditioner, and you're good to go. You can pair this with rosemary oil. Rosemary oil is also packed with a lot of benefits for your scalp and your hair in general. If you want that healthy, long, bouncy hair, ensure that you incorporate this in your routine. And if you need like more tips and tricks on how to get your hair to be looking like mine in 2026, all you need to do is to click the link in the description to get the ebook where I have explained every single details of how I achieved this hair over the years, so that you will not waste your time doing try and error. I have explicitly explained it in the ebook, so you can get yours. Links in the description. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next. Do enjoy the rest of the video.
Oh, come back on it. And put 100 up. Oh, come back on it. You can put 100 on it.